Good morning, Twin Tigers. It's time for the Tiger Update. I'm Dakota, and today is Friday, February 12th, 2021. Today is Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is a 15-day festival that is celebrated annually depending on the sighting of the new moon. It's also known as the Spring Festival, and an animal is associated with each new year. The animals rotate and repeat according to a fixed cycle. Additionally, 20% of people celebrate Chinese New Year, which is about 1.5 billion people. This year, the animal associated with Chinese New Year is the ox. People born in the year of the ox are often seen as reliable, patient, strong, and think methodically. If you celebrate Chinese New Year, we hope you have a wonderful New Year and celebrate with your family safely. Now for this day in history. On February 12, 1909, the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, a group that included African American leaders such as W.E.B. Du Bois and Ida B. Wells Barnett announced the formation of a new organization called the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. It would have a profound effect on the struggle of civil rights and the course of the 20th century American history.
Good morning, Twin Tigers. I'm Soliana, and now it's time for Guess Who. Guess Who? They're an intervention specialist here at Twain. Their favorite food is funnel cake, and their favorite candy is Laffy Taffy. The teacher/administrator is Mrs. Hagan. Next up is World News with Soliana Daniel. Heartwarming recovery story. Have you heard of the woman who put Gorilla Glue spray on her hair, mistaking it for Gorilla Snot spray? Well, her name is Tessica Brown, and her hair has been stuck tight for her for more than a month. She posted a video of how the glue wouldn't come off on social media, and Dr. Michael Obang, a Ghana-born surgeon, viewed the video and decided to research a way to remove the glue from her scalp. He found out a mixture of medical-grade adhesive remover, aloe vera, olive oil, and acetone would do the trick. The procedure was $12,500, but he did it for free. Why? Well, he was a founder of the charity that offers free surgeries and trains local physicians called the Restoring Emotional Stability through Outstanding Reconstructive Efforts. You can watch her emotional response to her surgery and finally running her fingers through her hair on the TMC's YouTube channel. This is a before and after of Tessica Brown's hair. In the first one, you can see how the Gorilla Glue really stuck to her scalp, and in the second one, how her hair was cut and after the surgery.
Next, the CDC discovers that layering a cloth mask over a surgical mask is likely to prove beneficial. So when you go out, remind your family members to do so as well. McDonald's is bringing it back. The fan favorite Hi-C orange drink, after nearly 4 years of an absence from soda fountains, it will be reappearing in select U.S. restaurants this month and will be available nationwide by June. They have also brought back their famous spicy chicken nuggets.
Here's a short clip of our teacher talks. All teachers that want to sign up should fill out the Google form sent in an email by Ms. Huber.
Good morning, Twin Tigers. My name is Zoe Houghton.
And my name is Rowan Karar. Today we are going to continue with Teacher Talks. We will ask these teachers a couple of questions to get to know them better.
Today's guest is Miss Thompson. She is the 7th grade English teacher. How are you doing today, Miss Thompson?
I'm so good. Anyone who knows me knows that I pretty much drink coffee all day long. So I have my coffee, I have great company here, and I'm warm with my scarf. So I'm great. How are you all?
Thank you. I'm good.
Good. Okay, let's get started. Why did you want to teach English?
So I knew, I guess, for a long time that I wanted to be a teacher. I almost went into broadcasting to do kind of like what you all are doing now. But I decided that I really, truly wanted to teach. And I wanted to teach middle school because my own middle school experience was super awkward and not great. I was very insecure. I was very quiet, which I know is like a big shock to everyone now because I can talk a lot. And, I was teased and bullied for different things. So it was just not a great time. And I really didn't have a lot of teachers, I felt like, who really connected with me. And so I decided that I especially to teach middle school for that reason, so that maybe I could kind of be the teacher that I felt like I should have had. And then I chose to teach English language arts because I realize how powerful it is to use our reading, writing, thinking, and discussing skills. And so I really wanted to not only support students at the middle school level, but also to help empower you all with those English language arts skills. So I've been teaching 7th grade English for 9 years, and I've taught 1 year of 8th grade. All 9 of my years have been here at Twain. And I absolutely love it. You all teach me things too, which is another reason why I love teaching middle school. And yeah, it just gets better all the time. I love it.
For this teacher talk. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Thompson, and have a great day. Bye.
Thank you all. This has been so fun. Bye. Bring me back anytime.
Good morning, Twin Tigers. I'm Soliana Daniel.
And I'm Rowan Karar. Today we're going to continue with the teacher talks to get to know some of the teachers here at Twain.
Our next guest is Miss Yo. She is the 7th and 8th grade health and physical education teacher here at Twain. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for inviting me on the show. I'm looking forward to the interview.
Great, no problem. Let's get started.
If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
First would be for COVID to be over and us to be able to have lives that resemble what we used to have without masks, and where we could all be together and doing fun stuff, because I miss all my students terribly. Second would be for there to be no poverty or hunger or homelessness for people. And third, for my family to all be healthy and happy where they are as people.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining me here, Miss Yu, and have a wonderful day, Tigers.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Good morning, Twain Tigers. I'm Soliana Daniel, and today we're going to continue with the teacher talks to get to know some of the teachers better here at Twain. Our next guest is Miss Huber. She's an 8th grade science teacher for the Cavaliers. She's also the head of the news crew. How are you doing today, Miss Huber?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Soliana?
I'm great. Let's get started. Is there anything you'd wish you'd known as a first-year teacher?
I wish I could have known the future and that we were going to be in a pandemic and have to do all virtual school for such a long time. I was a career switcher, so this is my 3rd year teaching and my 3rd year at Twain. And while I had an excellent student teacher mentor, the main thing that you learn when you're watching veteran teachers is that if technology fails, your go-to is to just tell people to take out a piece of paper and you write a question on the board and they turn it in and you can grade that. And when we're all digital, we can't do that. We have to have backups and things ready to go in the Schoology so that if our Wi-Fi all shuts down, students can go in and find work that they need to complete later on. And all of that so all of my built up go-to things were not available, and I had to start from scratch. So yeah, being able to see the future would have been awesome.
Yeah, I would have. That's it for me. I'm Soliana signing out. See you next time, Twain.
And now it's time for some inspirational quotes.
Sing like no one is listening, love like you've never been hurt, dance like nobody's watching, and live like it's heaven on earth. By Mark Twain. We chose this quote because it's saying to be yourself no matter what or who you are around.
Next up, we have the Twain Kindness Card Challenge.
Okay, hello, Mark Twain. Hi, my name is Mrs. Miller, and I am one of the teachers at Twain. Some of you who are 8th graders probably remember me from last year. 7th graders, welcome to Twain halfway through our year. I have an idea that we wanted to throw out between myself and the AVID Club and the AVID students and Miss Nocera for a kindness challenge, that to continue our kindness challenge. What we did in my AVID classes and in AVID Club and some of my other classes is we made Valentines for a place called Kings Grant, which is like a senior living place in southwestern Virginia, Martinsville, Virginia, where my mom, who's 95, my mom lives there. And what I have seen with the pandemic is how lonely and sad and isolated the people feel there. So, for instance, with my mom and myself, I've only been able to see her 3 times, and it's been, with plexiglass outside, masks on. It's just not been the same. And some of the people there don't even have people that come visit them like that. So it's just been a very isolating, lonely time for them. So what the kids did is they made Valentines through like the computer. So some of them did it on Google Slides, some did Microsoft PowerPoint, some did Microsoft Word, and some did just a document in Google. And then they emailed it to me. I email it to the social worker at Kings Grant. She prints them all, and then she's going to hang them all around the building and make sure that each resident, we think we might have almost enough for each resident to get one. So Miss Nocera got word of this, and we thought maybe we could spread this kindness and continue our kindness challenge at Twain by doing this for the rest of the year. So you will see on the news, there's going to be like a little slideshow presentation that kind of explains what we're going to do. But you could do riddles, you could do just pictures of things, you could just do smiley faces, you could do a poem, you could do quotes, you could do anything you can think of. You guys are the most creative people. So you create what you think would be cool, and then you email them to me, and then I email them to Miss Murphy at Kings Grant. And then for those of you who want your service learning, I will then, you let me know how long it took you to make them. If you make like 15 or 20 and it takes you like an hour, then I will sign off on an hour for your service learning. So it's a win-win for you that way. It's a win-win for you and that you're making other people smile. And it's a win-win for our whole kindness challenge at Twain. So thank you very much for your time. And then if you need anything, like I said, I'm Jane Miller, and you can reach out to me. Thank you.
Kindness cards for senior citizens. Twain Tiger Kindness Challenge. Who and what? Cards to Kings Grant Senior Living. Why? To show them they are thought of and cared for. How? By doing funny memes, quotes, pictures, cartoons, riddles, and jokes. Here's an example. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? A map. The winner ain't the one with the fastest car. It's the one who refuses to lose. Service learning opportunity. Along with making others happy, you can earn service learning hours. How? You can email your cards to jlmiller@fcps.edu. or jlmiller@fcpsschools.net. Ms. Miller will be approving service hours.
Now it's time for the Daily Joke. Why did the gym close down? It just didn't work out.
This week on student polling. Over the last couple weeks, we got about even participation from both grades, and ice cream being the school favorite. Today on student polling, we are interviewing Matthew Skelton. Be sure to fill out the form in the all-student course on Schoology for a chance to be interviewed next week. You can access it by going into the Twain TV folder. New questions every Wednesday.
Hi, Twain Tigers. I'm here with Matthew Skelton as part of our student polling interviews. Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
So, Matthew, what grade are you in?
I'm in 7th grade.
I see that your response was you don't actually have to go to school. In your opinion, what is the benefit of going to virtual school rather than in-person school?
Well, some of the benefits, or one of the benefits that I came up with is that I get to sleep in more if I wanted to. Yeah.
Do you think that sleeping in later, depending on your feelings, increases your productivity?
Not all the time. Most of the time I wake up early, so I know I have more time to like get ready and everything.
Do you think schools should start with a later schedule in order to better increase student productivity?
No.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. That's Matthew Skelton. Thank you for tuning in to student polling interviews, and see you again soon.
Thanks for tuning in today. See you next time. Have a great weekend, Twain.
Thanks for listening to today's Tiger Update. I'm Dakota, signing out. Now it's time for Administrator's Corner. Have a great day, Twain!